I do these feeds just so you guys can hear ideas and thoughts from occult and esoteric studies. And those words are not scary. Get a dictionary. Look them up. Occult means hidden. Esoteric means unknown. So they're not scary words for you. Okay? They mean hidden and unknown. Okay? So that's hidden and unknown knowledge. That's all those words mean. I just wanted to put that out there for people whose minds are hindered because of those words. They scare them or whatnot. So again, esoteric means hidden or unknown. And occult means the same thing, hidden or unknown knowledge. And occult comes from another word, oculus. And that's where you get optometry and the Oculist Society. That means study of the eye. Food for thought. It's amazing how words can limit your ability to ask questions or to keep you in a psychological state of fear. Right, Rob? Hey, I just called you. I don't know if you're busy, whatever. I call you right now. I'm just sitting here. It's Monday over there, Ryan. Holy shit. Nothing in particular. I don't know. I said I'd call you yesterday. Try to do as I say I'm going to do, best of my ability. I just slipped my mind until right now. And the answer, so I went live. I was going to play a ditty, but I don't even feel like it. Talk about what you guys want to talk about. How about that? How about that? What's up, Joey? Oh, a couple duality doodles I did today. How's that? How's that for your duality? Bam. Is that some beautiful shit or what? You like my duality? That's duality. You want to see the black sun? You want to see the black hole sun? Here's the black hole sun. I did that today too. Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the rain? Black hole sun. Why did they string up Chris Cornell anyway, eh? You know what? How about the heart of mama? That's mother's heart. That's the heart of matter. How about that? How about that's the heart of matter? That's your mother's heart. I know, bro. I know. You know how many times I've wanted to just go right up to a three-letter word and shove this right in their face and be like, do you know what you're representing all day, every day? Do you have any idea? No, I do. And it's fucking killing me inside. Yeah, Chris Cornell's last song was Nearly Forgot, The Heart of Matter, Heart of Mother. Nearly forgot my broken heart. That's what he's talking about. Go watch that song. What questions do you ask? No two people ask the same questions. How do you ask all the questions? When I talk about the unspeakable word, how do you describe a word? How do you say a word that covers the meaning of every sound? They're saying that in regards to all the sounds all at once, all frequencies all at once, the unspeakable sound. I have to understand this stuff. And they say it, and they're expressing the same thing everywhere. In Egypt, you talk about alphabet, the letter A in Egyptian is Aleph, and we call it A, right? Or Z is the end, A to Z. A to Z is the same as Alpha Omega. That's what they're describing. Or Aleph Teth. Same thing. Same exact thing. Just their region's interpretation of sound and spelling. And it's man's intention to be right that doesn't allow him to see, listen to his neighbor. Blinded into wanting to be right. I fucking didn't want to be right. I know I didn't know nothing. There's still a lot I don't know. I know I don't know a lot. But if I know I don't know a lot, then you know even less. And that should be your mindset always. Always somebody gonna know something you don't know. Just because you haven't been made aware of the fact doesn't make you ignorant. You're just unaware of its existence. That doesn't make you stupid. What makes you stupid is not doing anything about it. That's what makes you stupid. Now you're aware of facts. Now you're not stupid to them. Now what are you going to do about it? Say? It's only scary because you didn't know about it. It's only fearful because it was unknown. Now it's been made known to you. Now it's not scary. Now what are you going to do about it? I'm too afraid to learn because I don't want to ask questions and grow. It's too hard. That's all you take with you. You want to leave here without asking any questions, come in here with a bucket full of questions, expect to leave with all your questions answered and you didn't ask one? How does that work? How does that work, you see? You're feelers and receivers. So you feel and receive and you experience and ask questions and you take that information back to source. Yeah, you're seeing the Coriolis effect in your mind's eye. You're seeing the conscious connection to the center. You're seeing the ebb and flow of the current and the connection. You're putting out a signal like low jack to the universe right there. When you close your eyes, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the frequencies that you and the thought processes that you're sending out. That's what you're fucking seeing. As far as birthmarks, I never really looked into it. I know about hands because it affected me personally. Yeah, I'm sure they have meaning. Our bodies are reflections of the whole of the universe. of everything. You know, I only looked into things that affected me personally, and I expanded out and around it. That's how I started this. When you start figuring out you've been lied to and not really sure where to start, the best way to start is following the money. History of money doesn't lie, and it will establish you a solid timeline. So that's a good way to string out yourself a ground line to understand history is to understand money. Understand the history of it, where it came from, all of that. That's a good start. Yeah. So once you understand money, what you've done is you've framed up a timeline. It can't be denied. They don't hide much about the history of money. It's religion and race and all that shit. But they're pretty proud about their money. They like that to be known well. So study the history of money. It'll get you a good grip on what happened in the past. And work out from around it. And when you get stuck on words, get a dictionary. There's no fucking time limit. There's no test. There is a test. But time doesn't matter. And once you've got something down, you've got it down, you don't have to do it again. You know, you understand that word for life. And that expands your mind that much more. If you see, you are URL if you see. Lucifer, URL if you see. That's what that shit means. URL if you see. You are God if you see. URL, Lucifer. Look at the letters. Turn them. URL if you see. Massive mind manipulation. Niggas could no longer sit idly on the wall and watch you be spiritually raped like little children that you are. I just couldn't do it anymore. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. Tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't watch my neighbors getting raped by commercials, corporations, and their food being poisoned and their water being poisoned and fluoride being put in every single pill in your toothpaste and your toothbrush and your floss. What the hell's the matter with you fucking people? Genetically manipulated corn and your shaving cream, GMO foods everywhere, frog DNA in your tomatoes. What the hell's the fucking matter with you? What are you fucking thinking? Forced vaccinations on the children that fucking cause them to die. Do you think you're gonna go to heaven, you nurses that push vaccinations onto children that cause them to die? You are morally held accountable for what you do. You fucking killed them. All for the sake of your paycheck. You sold your morality out the fucking window. You doctors that think you're better than everybody else, you're the cause of criminality in its fucking root form. You create addiction, prostitutes, and criminality, and you cause murder 1,200% more than firearms. You're a piece of shit. You will be held accountable for every action of murder that you committed with a prescription pad on the sake of a corporate perk trip or a bonus, your cash incentive. You sold your morality out the window. Your integrity is fucking gone. You have none. You sold it for cash. In the here and the now, you traded your soul. Good for you. You have to treat them like children. You have to give them questions, or they're going to argue with you. They're going to yell at you because they don't like being told information. So just give them a question. They don't have the answer that you want them to have in the first place. No argument. No, they're not looking for. No one's looking for answers. That's how you give them to them. Give them a question. Give them a question you found. Monument. Whoa. Here's a question for you. You can't emotionally get mad at somebody when they're asking a question. It's not in your logic. It's not in man's logic to get mad about a question. But they don't even know they're supposed to be looking for questions and answers. They don't know this is a game. So they don't ask them questions. You just start making them ask questions. Find one question that will just make them ask more questions. What's not an atom? Nothing. And it's a way to communicate without being emotional, without getting your feelings hurt or getting something thrown at you. So it don't matter. I don't have to feel any kind of way about anything. So there's no pressure that I have to feel any kind of way. And I don't have to compete with my neighbors painting his fence, mowing his yard, 2.5 kids and a dog, chasing after a piece of property that I don't own the unseen title to, and I'm paying a constant airship tax to. Airship. There's that ship again. We're fucking on ships, guys. I told you, we're all living on ships, see? Leadership, state ship, municipal ship, township, citizenship. We all float on ships down here, see? Rowing ships. Because we're not operating under constitutional law. We're operating under an admiralty law, piracy law. False flag? That's not a new term. That's 400 years old. That's pirate lingo. You don't fucking know anything. See what I mean? The first one that happened in America was a revolution. George Washington and his Catholics in Action, his Freemason buddies, They dressed up like Indians in wampum paint and put some beads on. And they threw some tea in the Boston party, and they blamed it on the Indians, and then they fucking killed them all. End of the story. Because George Washington was a criminal, and he was a bootlegger against the Crown of England. And the Crown was dropping the price of tea, and he couldn't keep up with the price drop, so he caused a revolt. He dumped tea in the Boston harbor and blamed it on the natives. Caused a war. There's your first false flag. The more you fucking know. How about George Washington, the way you know it? It's not George Washington. How about that's Adam Weishaupt? That's the face of Adam Weishaupt on your $1 bill. Adam Weishaupt, Weishut, Adam Weishaupt. Yeah, that's Adam Weishaupt on your $1 bill. It's not George Washington. That's Adam Weishaupt. Adam Weishaupt, the founder of the Illuminati, is on the $1 bill. Not George Washington. Why do you think the $1 bill is the only one they never changed? Because it's got the founding father of the Illuminati on it.
Oh! Why is the whole house smoky?
Because it's smoking. And why don't you go look up to investigate how they came up with a template for the $1 bill? Who drew it? And the stories behind it. And how come there's 42 demons on it? All right? I'll go get a $1 bill. I'll show you some shit.
Jeez. Oh, I haven't paid the light bill yet, but I have the money. I'll even wait till next check.
Figure out how this goes.
Baby, get your food.
Okay. Oh, thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mike.
So, here's your $1 bill.
Cool.
Pull it nice tight. What I want you to do is look at the E's. Just look at the E. Do you see the face that's in the E? Do you see the face in the E and the 1? Look at the E's. You see the eyes and the nose and the mouth? Vaporizers are actually more addictive than cigarettes. I used to do 2 packs a day, and now I'm down to 1 pack. I'll be down to a half a pack soon. Okay. So, I'm going to point out some things on the seals, right? We all know these seals, but what you don't understand is that they're markers. And it's a marker to show you who runs the money. Who runs the money is right on the money. Who owns it, who operates it, it's on the money. You know, it's done. I'll show you as I see it. I was born with the eyes to see, and I was born with the ears to hear. I didn't ask to be this fucking way. I just am. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, there you go. See, they did it 2 times. That's one side, and they always do things in balance. There's always opposition with them. They always do things twice as a way of confirming the first one was not a fluke. It was done twice, one on either side. Okay? So there is a lot of information that is on your dollar bill. Just right there, I just showed you something. Right? And when you take and you wrap, right? Remember, the inks are shading, right? Art is shading, vibrations, right? So lighting and shading too, right? Let's see. All right. Well, what you notice is between my fingers. Set my fingers right. You see the horns above my fingertips? One blue line that got on the eye. You see his horns and 2 eyes? The horns of a bull. Should do it the other side. You see? See the horns? The bull's horns? Baal is on your dollar. Eyes and the horns. Eyes. You see the eyes? Eye. Horns. Baal. Fucking Satan on your dollar bill. Boom! I don't pet goats. I don't bail for Satan. Sorry. And call it the result and call it the effect and cause. We look at problems and say that the problem is the cause, but it's not. It's the result. Homelessness is the result of poor leadership. Addiction is caused by doctors. We try to treat fucking criminals and addicts and prostitutes when the medical system itself is at fault. They're creating the problem. That's the cause. In fact, that's the root of the problem. That's the source of the problem. It's the healthcare system as a whole. It's not done right. Not being treated right. Medication doesn't cure anybody. No pill cures. And they all fucking chemically docile you and cause addiction. Fluoride in all of them. I used to have a pill book. I had to underwrite health insurance policies. I underwrote 4,000 insurance policies. Hey, Jeff. Right. Right now, they left the paper trail. You just have to backtrack and figure out why they did things. Why did they change the Kia? Why did they change the Kia A from 440 to 432? What's it do? Without really thinking about it, well, 432 is lower than 440. So they altered the sound. They dropped it. The personality went from 9 to 8. 432 is a plutonic state. It's got the masculine, it's got the feminine, it has the opposition, 432. 4-4 is just masculine. 2 square. That's the problem, it's 2 square. A lot. I just didn't care. I just keep trudging through it. You don't want to listen, not my problem. People don't like what I had to say. Truth sucks. There is good in it when you understand it. And a lot of what I know, I can't physically help you with over a computer. I just can't. It's not possible. Some of the understanding can't be taught over a computer. Can it, Mike? I said half of what you figured out since you've been here. I just know how the hell do you teach that over a computer? Yeah. I mean, shit. I'd love to have a school to help people with this. Like, I don't know, like, that'd be great. It'd be great. A natural school. A school of elements, mineral, matter, reaction, how they work, everything. It'd be nice. The schools we have ain't worth a fuck. They're not worth nothing. I wouldn't send my kids there if I had a choice in the matter. I don't have a choice in the matter. My kids are being held away from me because of my faith and my belief. They don't like what I have to say.